By the way, if you guys come to this stream, this A-frame is no joke, dude. This A-frame is no joke out here. And the ever-present, the man himself, Mark Kirkland, observing, quietly observing. Eric Michaels, 540 LA Popcorn. Now I cut off the Tina indentation. I'm trying to get a switch up there today. If you guys today, it's because I did not switch it, so please don't ask about it. Please. But yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym, bring my skates, and on the way back, I'm gonna stop the skate park and try to land a swoop that's been keeping me up. That's been bothering me for months. All right, yeah, thanks again for being here. Nice, Ben. 48 slip there. Yeah, special thank you to Patreon supporters of the channel and YouTube channel members. Shout out Christopher, who became a channel member today. Thank you, Chris. Thanks for being here. See you tomorrow. Or maybe later today with a switch up video. If I let it. Even if I don't let it, I'll post it. Love you guys. Peace.
Bolt check. Yo, Curse of Thorn, how's it going, man? Thanks for dropping by. How's things going? What's news? Just warming up here. Trying to do some misfits or mistrials, I don't know. That setup is super nice. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Oh, D-Hart, yo, what's going on, man? Well, if you got any suggestions, throw them in the chat. You got anything you want to see? True top pouring from the ground to that flat? Yeah, nah. I don't know if I landed one true top pouring ever, and it wasn't that high. I don't know if I can go that hard right now. Don't want you to die. Appreciate that. But I got something for you if you got something reasonable, for sure. Oh, that was scary. That was scary. Like a truck driver almost. Or a cab driver. I don't know what the hell you call that. Right in the back. That one hurt. Ouchie. We'll be all right. Leaned way too far. Get that back foot bent. Yeah, for sure. It's about, don't think about it as bending down as much as, for me, I think about it spreading my knees. You know what I mean? So like, when I'm here, I don't try to like squat down because then I just end up bending over. But if you take your knees and you just work on spreading them, you end up getting more than what you need. And then that way I can kind of get the boot down. Especially with back shifts, it's kind of really easy to get boot down. Hopefully you guys heard that. Oh yeah, definitely. Tried switch. So that's actually how I figured out topsides. Was I ended up landing switch topsides before regular topsides. So actually going away from the camera, this is my switch topside. So let me see if I can throw one real quick. Yeah, that's my regular top side is my left foot forward, right foot back. But yeah, I learned top sides switch for sure. Whoa. Get a little break here. Turn the camera around. Point up. Hooah. Point up more. Because top side, right foot, but I can top star and sweaty both feet. Yeah, it's really weird that way, man. I don't know what it is. Like, I just started getting TTPs. Like I said, I only landed one ever. Only ever landed one, but, and I mean one clean. I've landed more than one, but still, I am not confident with those things yet, for sure. I back far like a switch backside. It's weird. Now, sometimes if that's the link that you can get to make your brain see it before you do it, then that works in my eyes. You know what I mean? Wow. Let's turn this around. Back to the thing. Make sure we got angles. I tried to get an extension cord for this USB cable because I'm streaming off the laptop now. So I can't really zoom well, but hopefully this is coming through well. Let me know if y'all can hear me fine. Hooah. Can you hear and see decent? Sweet. That makes me happy. In too far again. Yo, Spook, welcome in. Thanks for coming in, homie. Gotta stop looking back at that. Sole to switch top sole? Which part? On the bottom part? I can go sole in the bottom part, and you want me to switch top sole, the down part? Yo, Big Blood, welcome in. You miss inline? Get back into it, homie. Hey, it doesn't matter what you got. You can do it. You can get back into it. What you're doing already? All right, cool. Let me try it. Too spicy. What do you think? Does that count? D-Harp, did I have you on here? You know your first score now? Names on the box. So, Curse, I don't know if you remember, but if you suggest a trick that I end up doing and landing, and I haven't done it before, you get your name on the box and a point. Every time afterwards, you get a point. Eventually, once I figure out a prize, whoever's got the most points go and get a prize. So, your name is now on the box with 1 point. Soul to back Unity. I can't back Unity. Too old? Brother, you're not too old, I promise. I am about to be 37, and I know Blader's 56, still skating. I wish I could back Unity, homie, though. I really wish I could. It would have to be a switch soul to back Unity, but I'm not that tight on Unities yet. What's going on, Vinny? All right, soul to switch top corn. Let me see if I can think about it. Yeah. Let me get it on the lower rail. Soul to switch top corn. Does that count? Counts. Word. I'll take it. That'll be another point on the box. That's 2 on the box, Curse. 2 on the box. Working on lurk mode. I got you, Vinny. Hope you have a good one, homie. Thanks for stopping by. Which way do I back Favre? Left foot forward. I'm not that great at them, though. I'll try one. Wait. That one was fun. Back far to pivot Unity. I'm telling you, man, I can't back Unity. If I back Unity towards the camera with my right foot in front, right? So if I back Unity this way, that'd be a alley-oop back Unity, which I call a Savannah. And I cannot Savannah yet. I can stall it, I think. But yeah, I am not. I got to work later today, so I'm not trying to go too crazy. Maybe on a weekend stream. For sure. Maybe on a weekend stream. But I'm trying to keep it as chill as I can. Oh, I ran out of juice. Needs more wax. Where'd my music go? The next song. There we go. Maybe get a fishy on the top. Instead of blocking front foot and top side, you do front foot acid and boom, sold Hack Unity. I wish, man. I wish it was that easy. I can't trick my brain that way. I got to kind of figure out a different gateway to it, you know what I mean? It's like, boom. Yeah, I know I got that. And then you can go that. But that's not the way I back Unity. I'm used to back Unity this way. So I'd have to go switch soul or switch acid into back Unity. So if I go 1, 2, I'm sure I could do it if I chase it down, but I only got about, let's see, what time is it? It's about to be 1 now. I got about 45 more minutes, and then I got to actually, I still got to teach tonight, so I got to save a little bit of my energy for it. But wanted to get a good workout in, but at the same point, I can't do too risky of things because I still got to work tonight. And usually if I want to do risky stuff, I don't mind hurting myself if I can control it as much as I can, but I'd rather do it on a weekend and not have to teach martial arts for 4 hours after this, Word. Appreciate it, man. But I'm totally down for other things as long as it's within my range right now. Too far. Jumped over too much. Mizu to Royale. Let me try. Oh, ran out of rail. Why don't I just go Mizu on the top box to Royale down the hub? We'll try that. Too far. This one might take me a couple of tries, but I'll do it. Let me get it. I rolled it a bit. I was rolled. Oh. Come on. Mizu to Royale. I'll even take a dark side Royale. I don't even care at this point. There's another one for you, Curse. That's 3 on the board. Breathe. Booyah. Damn. That was fun. Let's move this camera up a little bit. Hoi. How we feeling, everybody? My God. We're dripping. Oh, man. What state am I in? I'm in Pennsylvania, homie. Yep, good old state of PA. Actually, why don't we just move this tripod up? Move all the legs down again. I don't know why I thought having it at the ground level is actually a better shot, but who the hell knows? It's time for an angle change. Bear with me a second. Wait. All right. Wait. There we go. Ugh. All right, we're good. There, we're at a more regular level. Holy shit. How close am I to Bam Margera? Bam Margera, as far as I know, lives up in, what's it called? Up near Temple. I live maybe about 2 hours away from him. Right now, as far as I know, he's in a 72-hour psych hold. So wherever that is, hopefully it's not within 2 hours. I'm pretty sure he's still dealing with some shit. Always wanted to go out there. Yeah, he lives in, I remember, it's Westchester. Westchester is where he lives. So Westchester is only a couple hours from me. But yeah, we used to go out to Westchester to go chill like with college friends, and there were parties and stuff out there for sure. So just to see all the filming locations would be cool. Yeah, back when I was out there, I was in college, and I wasn't inline skating in college. But there are definitely out in the Westchester / like Philly media area. There's a few great spots for sure. But yeah. Oh, any other suggestions, gents? Yeah. Actually, that reminds me. Last time I was near that area, we were in Love Park. So my mother is calling me. I'm gonna call her back afterwards. Philly's a rough place to visit. No, it's not actually. That's a little bit of a misconception. So Philly is not that bad. Philly people are just passionate, just like you would get in Atlanta or San Fran, just different flavors. I mean, in my opinion. So in Philly, as long as you don't act like a jackass to the locals, they'll treat you just fine. They'll leave you alone. Don't fuck around in West Philly. But basically, South Philly is your best bet. That's where all the restaurants, that's where, the sporting stuff is. That's where the airport is. And then you have surrounding suburbs and like different attractions here and there. But South Philly's a good place. So don't come to the UK then, where did they film Rocky? That's in Central Philly. That's on the library steps. Not the library steps, the museum steps. That's not a bad place. It's just Center Philly. It's just a busy ass place. I would say, if you had to rank them, I would be more worried to be out in, Brooklyn at night more than I would be worried to be out in Philly at night. Obviously, both places you're going to be taking risks. When it comes down to it, but at the same point, I don't live in those areas. I live in a place called Allentown, which is like about an hour and a half away from Philly, and it's mostly suburbia. But we have Allentown, which is the closest city to us, and it has the same type of stuff that goes on in Philly. There's criminalness, can't escape it. But yeah. Star Grind to Royale is a good one too. All right, let me try a Star Grind to a Royale. Let me get my sweaty ass hat back on. Do some more skating for you guys instead of talking about places I sometimes go. Let me get the wire out of the way for my webcam. Boy. There we go. Get my angle. See that all right? There. That's better. Hey man, I get sidetracked too. It's all good. I can get some backslides. That would make me happy. I can't do those, but I'm starting to get them. That's another point there, Curse. That's 4 today. That's 4. Four points. Yeah, man, I can't even backslide. I could try it. It's weird, like. Hold it. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to call that a make, but I don't know. It's hard. But let me try it one more time. One last time. I'm going to chill on that one. We'll call it like a maybe. We got the camera out. Let's actually try and get some clips. Let's see what we can get. Try to get some of those topside combos. That one was a little sketchy. Back to acid. You're killing me, Curse. Killing me. I want to get that piece over to the top side. At least we're landing in the grass. Boy, fish to back Royale. No, I was just going for a regular grabbed fish was what I was hoping for. But, yeah, man, we were trying. We got close. But that's all. C's got degrees for today. I got to work. Fish to back Royale would be sick. I would like to get fish up the rail to back Royale at the top and maybe rewind out. That would be sick. Maybe we can get that done. Let's give it a couple of good old college tries. I think we got that. Followed you on Instagram. Thought it was already. It's all good, man. But it looks nice. Yeah, dang, haven't caught you for a while, but quite a bit of progression. Thanks, kind of. Appreciate it, man. That's one. A little bit of a break time. That one was tough. Whoa. Oh. Oh yeah. Sorry, just answering a text, guys. We may have to cut it at 1:30. Got to help out my pops. So I might have to cut it at 1:30 so I can get up and shower, get ready for work and whatnot. That one felt good. That one counts as another point for you, Curse. Let me go give him for you. That's on 5. That's 5 for today. There you are. Five points for the day, Curse. I wish I could take the webcam out and show you the points on the box, but unfortunately I can't. You're just going to have to trust me. They're out there, I promise. Oh. Can I front farv? Not great. I back farv better than I front farv, to be honest. But I can. I'm sure I can. Frame tricks were like Royales. I just started getting, like when I started getting back into blading 3 years ago. To be honest, I got into Royales. I pushed myself to learn them the right way because I never had them as a kid. Farves is just something I haven't really scratched that. Word. But yeah, there's other things that I want to land. Like, sorry, I didn't really do really risky stuff today because, like I said, I got to work. But one of the things that I definitely want to try to start doing is like I can on my switch topsole, I'm able to 540 out. So my hardest trick so far I've done fakie into switch topsole or fakie into sole switch topsole to 540 out. What I want to do is sole switch top or sole to 360 switch topsole to some kind of spin out, but that's not going to be today. I'm going to have to battle that when I'm fresh. So front sides, spam front sides on everything. I got decent front sides. That's insane to 540 out of anything. Yeah, if you look back on my reels on Instagram, there's a topside switch topsole 540 out that it took, I think, like it felt like 30 tries, but I got it. I think it's also on one of my box edits on my YouTube channel. I think it's on box edit 3. I might have pulled the 540 on it. I forget which one, but I can topsole 540 out of things. Word. I mean, I don't know if I got one in me right now. I'll see if I can throw a quick one and then I'll end the stream. Let me see what I got. Let me see if we got a topsole 540. That's my damn camera. Down boy. I'm not even putting the hat on this one. ugly. Let me try and clean it up. I don't want to do it off the top one right now. Ugly again. Damn it, I might have to do it off the top. Yeah, I'd have to do it off the top. Not bad for first try. Yeah, I didn't get it all the way around, but, you know, I'll keep it. But I think on that note, we might actually have to start packing it in soon. I think, maybe. Yeah. So, but yeah. Heading out, go get some lunch, have a good day at work, bro. Yeah, appreciate it, man. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. Do you think inline should be back in the X Games? Yeah, I think inline should get a little bit more exposure. I'm not going to sit here and act like the X Games owes blading for kind of how they treated them, because that kind of attitude isn't really going to, you know, help reform the relationship. You know what I mean? I'm kind of of the same mind. You know, if you look back on some of the Jump Street podcasts, with like Austin Paz's content and Billy O'Neill, like they have a really good view on how rollerblading in the X Games, you know, if it should come back, if we're invited, should we take the invite? And instead of saying like, fuck you for what you did to us, we're going to, you know, that's not going to help get rollerblading into its kind of next chapter. I don't think it's ever going to be back to what it was in the 90s and early 2000s. I think it's going to become something different, but I think it's got a chance to, you know, get its, you know, spotlight back in the world. It's slowly getting traction back, you know. Don't want our heat too extreme for them. Well, I mean, I wouldn't even call it that, because I mean, if you look at Winter X, they used to put so much heavy, you know, viewership on the snowboarding. Why? Because of Shaun White and a couple of the other top snowboarders. You know, now I think the view has kind of shifted a lot more over to the skis. So, but they didn't get rid of skis, and that's kind of like the equivalent in my mind in the Winter X. So I don't see why they couldn't, you know, bring that in as an event and, you know, start, you know, televising it again. We still got fees, we still got, you know, Winter Clash and all those other ones, and that already gives like a really good, you know, thing. But I think X Games for sure should definitely bring it back, in my opinion, just because, you know, why not? And also at that point, why not give a shout to the, you know, the scooter riders? You know, get some really awesome guys in there. You know, our Willie is already on the top of their BMX pedestal. Why not let him show off some of his other skill set? You know, why not? Be easy, Curtis. Have a great day, man. Appreciate you stopping by. Key strap. If anybody's got any questions while we're kind of like unlacing, let me know. We'll keep it going for about 10 more minutes, and then we're going to call it so that I can get a shower and get ready for the day. But wanted to test out a different kind of setup for the box, and luckily kind of worked out. We got a couple of decent clips and had some fun.
just hard for viewers to understand the complexity and what makes things hard. Yeah, I mean, I don't see. Here's the thing. I think because it's starting to creep its way into mainstream media again. You know, when the Olympics come around, nobody gives a flying shit about curling or freestyle skiing until it's like the Olympics, and then they're talking about it. And like, for instance, when Sage Kotzenberg landed that insane, what was it, a 1620 or something during the 2014 Winter Games or something, and that was talked about for forever. You know what I mean? And nobody had absolutely any clue about snowboarding terminology. And then that one event made it real. So like, we still have legends out there and also young guns ready to make some really cool new shit. So I have no doubt in my mind, especially with transition skating kind of getting a little bit of traction again. That's where, like, if you love double flips, you're going to want to watch Rollerbladers, because we can like double freaking Danilo's working on triples and shit, you know? Curling is the bee's knees. It is, man. I love curling. I will watch that shit. It is riveting. You know, it's like the weirdest stuff. All of a sudden, the Olympics make it so amazing, and then next thing you know, for 4 years, it's gone. Nobody watches it. You know, like, who in the hell ever watched swimming when Michael Phelps wasn't swimming? I mean, nobody really wanted to watch people go back and forth in a pool unless you A, swam in high school, or like B, were a coach. But that is not really an entertaining sport unless you got a horse in the game. There's a competing on the BMX ramps, of course, rather than the skateboard plaza. But yeah, I mean, at the same point, that's another kind of positive that you have with blading. Because our wheels are connected to our feet, we can do a little bit more fast-paced, agile stuff. You know, there's also skateboarders that can do that, but they have to be like insanely high level. With bladers, it's like, you know, if we can get our feet moving that fast, we can get up that tall ass fucking ramp. You know what I mean? Not me. I'm too old for that shit. I mean, unless there's a foam pit on the other side, then I will happily, you know, flip to oblivion as long as I can land on something soft. But unless that thing's there, no way. I mean, Speedos. Word. Boy, yeah. It was an eventful day of skating. We only took one hard bump to the back, which is probably going to be black and blue, but we survived. Oh, yeah. Relearning flips soon. Word. I mean, I really wish I knew of a good way to, you know, work on flips on rollerblades without a foam pit. I can flip on the ground. I can do a standing like back flip. You know, I know how to do those. I've done backflips on snowboards, which is weird. Like, I don't know why that still, like, I can make that connection in my head, running sideways and kind of going backwards this way. But when I'm skating, I'm like, I got to do a gainer and like get my knees up and not look back, but still go backwards. And to just trust that feeling scares the shit out of me, you know? So, but yeah, this setup was a lot of fun. I really need to work on getting some like a wheel caster system or something so that I can move this thing a little bit easier, but it's a lot of fun. Trampoline park to get air sense, but then bringing a small foam pad and a yoga mat to land on. Word, I mean, here's the thing. Like, I was trained as a gymnast when I was younger, so trampolines, be careful how much you rely on them. And again, this is an opinion, just how I learned. Trampolines really give you, once you get the flip on the trampoline, stop using the trampoline. you need to stop, because if you continue to use it, you're going to become dependent on it. You're going to become dependent on the amount of air you get. And then when you actually jump off the ground and you don't get that air, you're involuntarily going to freak out and land on your head. You know what I mean? But once you get it, you kind of want to get, if you have, if there's at that trampoline park, they have big foam blocks. The best thing to do, the best backflip exercise that I've ever seen is if you have one of those big platform boxes, you want to be able to jump straight up and try to lay back on it and tuck your knees up to your chest. So you want to like get a box that's about this high, about as high as your shoulder blades. And you want to be able to jump up and then get your upper back over it and lay on top of the platform and then just kind of roll back over. You know what I mean? And then do that a couple of times and then take away the block. Once you take away the block, that knee tuck is going to just make you flip over the top. And then boom, you have a standing back tuck. If you spend too much time on the trampoline, you're going to end up making it longer and gain dependencies, if that makes sense. Kind of my little like 2 cents on how to learn backflips. Yes, trampolines are good, but don't rely on them. After a while, you get a dependency, and it can also be, you know, kind of, it teaches you bad things for landing, because on a trampoline, you don't always land on the balls of your feet. So I know that was more of a, I was more of a punch front guy. Oh yeah, dude, punch fronts. Bless your knees, homie. Oh, I haven't done a punch front in forever, and I don't want to. I don't like landing those. Oh, punch fronts are horrible. I hate those. I'd always land on my heels, man, and those would shock my knees like crazy. It was bad. So punch fronts are not my favorite, for sure. But yeah, I mean, it's hard to try and like do rollerblading backflips because they don't always follow like proper gymnastic structure, but that's how I learn shit. It's weird. I can bioflip. Like, I know how to like bioflip and flat spin and shit, but. So I do fronts, halves, misties out of a quarter. Word. Yeah. I can do front flips. I've done in one of my earlier videos, or one of my Instagram posts. There's like me as a kid doing a front flip. And then I did a front flip. Like the first year I got rollerblades again. And I landed the front. That was the last time I did a flip. And then I started going to concrete parks, and I don't flip at concrete parks. That shit's too scary. But the last skate park that actually had a resi ramp, unfortunately it closed down. I was working on front flip 720s. And like I could misty, just basically, you know, front flip, you know, land fakie and fine. But I was getting an extra turn out of my front 360s accidentally. So I was pushing it to 720. I didn't have enough gas left in the legs in order to like roll it by the end of the night. I really wish that resi was still there, but I can never go back and do it. Front double fulls. Yeah, kind of like a double. Yeah, like a front double full. But I mean, I wasn't laid out. I was tucked, like, you know, kind of like twisted and curled, but I didn't land away with it. Kind of like, what's the faction rider? Damn it. He lands them so buttery smooth. Eric the Shred is his handle. I forget his last name, but yeah. Oy. All right. But I think I'm going to actually have to call it there, my friends. Thank you very much for stopping by for my little hour-long lunch break blading session. We got some fun ones. Curse came by with 5 points, 5 suggestions on the box, and we actually landed them. I got a couple of clips of those. I'll probably share those on YouTube and Instagram later. So I'm hoping to actually get some bladers here on the weekend, although now it's actually saying it might rain. But if I do and they're cool with being on camera, I might have another live stream coming up soon. I know there's going to be a lot of box content. Sorry if nobody is really that interested in that. This thing is a lot of fun. So I'm learning a lot of new tricks and training. So that's what my content is right now. And if you like it, cool. If you don't, I don't give a shit. But thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And yeah, if you're new here, hit like Hit the subscribe button if you want to come by for more content and more live streams. Appreciate it, guys. Have a good one. Thank you. Appreciate it, Big Blood. Thank you for coming by. And I tell you what, man, I know it's rough. I know you're old, and I know you did it for a while, but get yourself a good flat set. Skates now are so comfy, you can at least roll. So get yourself some skates and get rolling. I promise it'll be good for you. Promise. Thanks again, guys. Have a good one. Peace out.